Hello, you lovely salespeople of the world. Today's topic is amazing. We're going to discuss the perfect opening to a cold call. Okay, the perfect opening. Now, what happens is, as I told you before, you have 5 seconds to make the first impression on a cold call. Okay, 5 seconds. So in 5 seconds, you can't just say all the words in the world in 5 seconds. What you're going to say? Hey, call. How are you doing? I'm Mustafa Wahidi. I've got such a nice product. People will think you're crazy. So in the 5 seconds to make the perfect impression, you have to use what's called tonality, okay, and body language, right? Tonality and body language. The way you vary your voice tone up and down, okay, you have to use that in the first 5 seconds to make an impression, okay? So the perfect opening is you go like, hello Ali, Mustafa Wahidi, XYZ Bank, XYZ branch, how are you doing today? Not how are you doing today, because how are you doing today sounds like you're saying, just the normal courtesy which everyone, says at Starbucks or McDonald's, right? You have to be like, hello Ali, Mustafa Wahidi, XYZ Bank, XYZ branch, how are you doing today? Like you really mean it. How are you doing today? By when you say how are you doing today in this manner, you sound, like you care and you're just like him. The two aspects, okay, of building rapport. You care and you are just like him, okay? Two things very important to create rapport. So the perfect opening is, hello Ali, Mustafa Wahidi, XYZ Bank, XYZ branch. You say it in this tone, indirectly telling him that he knows you from the past, okay? So while he's processing in his RAM or his ROM how he knows you, he's thinking, how do I know this person? How should I reply? Then you go like, how are you doing today? Not how are you doing today? Like, how are you doing today is like, how Arnold Schwarzenegger would say it in the Terminator by these robots, right? So we're anything but robots, right? As salespeople, you're like, how are you doing today, okay? And then, so while he's going like, the way you say you're Mustafa Wahidi, XYZ Bank, XYZ branch, he's thinking how he knows you. Then you hit him with third, like, how are you doing today, right? Okay? So in a nice, enthusiastic manner, like an expert, sharp on the ball, right? So, and then he'll be like, okay, I'm fine, I'm good. And then, so you have to, your level should be just a bit above his level. You'll be like, I'm good, I'm fine. And they'll be like, oh, that's great. And then you go for the lower turn. You go like in a way of whisper. You go like, the reason for the call, Ali, is something's just come across my desk. It's the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. XYZ Bank has launched, for example, priority banking. And if you got 60 seconds, I want to tell you about it. You got a minute? That's it. That's your first 5 seconds, right? That's your first 5 seconds. And the people who are really not interested, your non-buyers, you have to keep calling and you forget about them. And the people will be like, okay, tell me about it. Then you carry on with your call, okay? All right. And then in the next episode, I'm going to cover the qualifying questions. You have to ask questions, all right, to make sure that this customer qualifies for your product. And if not, then you tell him, have a nice day, and you move on. So the qualifying questions session will be covered in the next topic, okay? That's your perfect opening to the call. Hey Ali, Mustafa Wahidi, XYZ Bank, XYZ branch, how are you doing today? And then you'll be like, oh, I'm good. And you go like, oh, that's great. Well, Ali, reason for the call, something's just come across my desk and it's the best thing XYZ Bank has to offer. It's just launched priority banking. And if you got 60 seconds, I want to tell you about it. You got a minute? You got 60 seconds? Like, yeah, okay, sure. So the people who are in the business of buying what you're selling, your potential buyers, they go like, okay, sure, tell me about it. And then you carry on. You go like, I'll tell you about it, Ali. Just a couple of questions to serve you better. I just want to ask you a few questions to serve you better. Blah, 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 blah. And then you go on with the qualifying session, which we'll cover in the next episode. See you all lovely salespeople of the world. Love you all. Go on and do your sales. Apply this perfect opening to the sales call and see the results. Bye.